writing be faster? Yahoo!
Whoa, so this is the venue, huh? Not half bad.
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in
Ito, it's just a myth.
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon! You finally made it! Oh, man of... Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine.
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
It's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel...
Pretty good. So how did you end up hanging around with Ito? Is he helping you with the Iridescence tour now?
Oh, you better believe it, Minnie Melon. But that's only half the story. This is no ordinary Iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness!
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Huh? What, you never heard of Bullchucker Rock before? Moo, moo, moo! Don't try and understand it, Minnie Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're...
Just a local legend I heard about.
Such a waste. When will people learn?
A tragedy, to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But...
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo!
In Rito, I was actually there while the war was going on. It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same...
Oh, yeah. I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but...
Yes. They weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
what kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people...
I agree. When people have too much mora, they lose their rockin'...
They do, huh? So what do you...
You know, the spirit of,
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and...
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Ito is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any more...
I have faith in Ito. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area.
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, all right? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can doubt it all you want, Minnie Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I... and there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing...
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so
Okay, fair. No first-name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big Huh? No! I mean, the... But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like, in fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. Ha ha ha!
Did you make that saying up?
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall, and also, you know that lonely god in Tenchukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out, during the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their...
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we...
Well, I'll admit,
It's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all.
Wait, you know Goro?
Yep. I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters. But I had no idea that you've, heard of Miss...
Miss Hina, so you...
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes. After falling for the Tenryo Commission's tricks at the Drum-Along Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time. So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for... She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help. And that hit... I was like, what? General Goro is the general?
That was close. Paimon's with you now, but...
What do you mean? Isn't it like ungeneral?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh? All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him... There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up. Have fun, compadre. Got it?
What a character. Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever music you like. If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Ito...
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Ito's gone, otherwise Paimon would never... Ugh, let's change the topic. What other fun stuff?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, but it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to... Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering a...
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone, we should help out. We can't let this event get totally
Oh, I mean... Are you sure? That would be...
No problem. We're happy to help.
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Ito is planning to...
Ugh, typical bull chucker always has to be the... Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure! No one would... Pretty sure he'd yell out, Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts! And then he'd run out...
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon.
Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready...
Great. Feel free to take a look around.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, Shinobu and Heizo! What a surprise!
This truly is a pleasant surprise. Although, not that surprising, to be honest.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you constantly the whole way here. I guess the universe...
It's called intuition. Names pop...
Paimon sure wasn't expecting Heizo to be the first one to show up.
Boss nagged me to prioritize the Tenryo Commission invitations. He specifically requested Madame Kujo Sara and Doshin Shikanoin.
So, why isn't Sara here?
Almost certainly because she has no desire whatsoever to see Ito. Kujo Tengu, come meet me at the top of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Let's go nuts and have a...
If I were Kujo Sara, I'd jump at the chance to throw Ito off the roof.
But then wouldn't Kokomi come and throw Sara off too? All that...
Yeah. Well, anyway, Madame Kujo Sara's response was much...
Magnanimous? I'm not so sure. Something tells me she's trying to send a message.
What message?
If that Oni brat wants to pick a fight with me, there will be plenty of lavender melons waiting for him at the
Maybe the fact you assume that says more about you than her. So what about the other basket of lavender melons, huh? Is that one?
The other basket is actually from a few of us at the police station. I chipped in, and so did some other Doshin who've arrested Ito. So, I guess this basket of lavender melons is our way of saying, there'll always be a place for you here.
Maybe just give Boss the melons and don't mention that part.
Sure. Well, my work is done here, anyway. Now that I've delivered the lavender melons and said hello to the travel...
Aren't you gonna stay for the...
Don't worry, I'll definitely be back.
Eesh, being a detective sounds busy. Like I found all over the place. Oh, wait, Rito! Do you happen to know anything about a mystery Ninken that appeared during...
Ah, the dog, yes? That was the inspiration behind this music festival.
Oh, never mind. Paimon just thought a detective might have the inside scoop.
I'm only speculating here, but from experience, I'd say it's probably just a local legend. I doubt that... What's wrong? From the look on... Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway, I can always ask around and see where it leads. Don't be silly. If this matters to you, that's a good sign that it'll turn out to be something that interests me, too. Stay tuned for more info. See you all soon.
Seems like Doshin Shikanoin's quite the lone wolf. Well, I'd better get back to delivering these invitations. Gotta make sure the big party's a success.
In that case, guess it's time for us to get to work, too. Wonder how that checklist is coming along.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's that list for you. If you can work your way through all this, we'll be back on track.
Great! Perfect timing, Mr. Dvorak! We'll get on it right away!
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help. If you feel like flexing your musical muscles to take a break at any point, just come and find me in the jam zone.
Come on, traveler, let's go! The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Hello. Would you... Great. But... Hello. Would you like... Great. I...
Guess we can rest a bit.
You can find. Brace yourselves.
Lee cuisine is inedible.
Good, cuisine is disgusting. better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Hello. Would you like to practice some music? Oh, really? Hello. Would you like to... Oh, really? You've... Thank you both so much. At last, I'm afraid I still have some final preparations to make, but I'll see...
Oh, compadres, you're here! Hey, serious props to you both. This...
Everything looks perfect. We're ready for business.
Guys, why so serious? That ain't rockin'.
Hey, look at that. My favorite melon's a fast learner. Also, I hear you're gonna be taking the stage tonight. Whoa, it's...
Paimon was just joking. Seriously, Dvorak? Unbelievable.
Getting cold feet? Ah, don't blame you. I am the reigning champion of the great sing-along after...
What? Rock and roll? Paimon was just being humble.
Then bring it on.
Oh, Paimon's bringing it all right.
We hit a complete dead end. Goro said he didn't know anything. What if it really is in Tenshukaku? Is that why we can't find it?
Oh, no, don't go poking around Tenshukaku again. You'll get...
Couldn't agree more. If I bother her too much, I'll end up getting struck by lightning. So that's why this time, I kept my distance and just threw some paper notes towards Tenchukaku. Hopefully, the riding shogun sees them and hands the dog over.
Wait, what? You're still taking a big risk there!
It looks like Doshin Shikanoin was right.
Well, let's hope not, because that would really suck. Wish I had more time to look into it, but unfortunately... Now don't forget, there's lyrics and music scores in the jam zone, so no wussing out tonight.
Don't get too cocky, bull checker. We'll see who's rocking.
Game on, Mini Melon!
Oh, Paimon better get some practice in at the jam zone soon.
No. Oh, by the way, we invited a ton of people this time, including some people you know. A few have already shown up, and they're asking about you. Wanna go say hi?
Cool, yeah, let's go see them. Paimon.
Hey, there you are. I sent you some letters.
Ooh, does this mean you figured it out?
I've made some progress, but I'm still missing the final piece of the puzzle. I don't have anything conclusive yet, but I have a hunch that it involved both the Yashiro Commission.
What? You mean like in cahoots? During the war?
Shh. Like I said, it's just a hunch. Let's not... Anyway, I've written to the station, and they shouldn't... In the meantime, you'll just have to be patient. I would have gone back to the station to look into it myself, but I knew Ito was performing tonight. And, oh, wow! Sounds like I'm in for a real treat. I definitely picked the right place to be tonight. Will the Traveler's long-serving voice finally graduate from speech? I'll be awaiting with bated breath.
Cut it out, both of you! No more...
This Miss Hino looks very familiar.
I was thinking the same thing, Your Excellency.
She really is the spitting it.
Of who?
Goro, Kokumi, hey!
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
I'm so happy to see you again. I was just at...
This is a nice surprise. Paimon didn't expect to run into you two at an Arataki.
Oh, I barely did anything. A reader for my That's Life column was asking for advice about it, so I figured I'd help out. Her Excellency was also very supportive.
An international music festival sounded like...
Yeah, apparently it has something to do with a dog that was a war hero.
Oh, you know, it's...
Yeah, no...
Those sound...
Probably because we've answered that question before.
Yes, of course. Actually, does Miss Hina look familiar to you at all? I have this strange feeling like I've seen her some...
Oh!
But you don't remember where?
She probably just looks similar to someone you know. Like how the Traveler looks similar to his sister.
Ah, I see.
Traveler, let's get out of here.
Oh, you're a real trooper, Yoimiya. This must be one of the
I promised Ito that I'd supply fireworks for his
Hey, Toma, Yoimiya.
Traveler, Paimon! Cool.
Well, looks like I owe the Arataki game.
You hear that? In case it was...
Oh, that's true. Obviously, traveling's very...
Of course! Oh, I heard this really cool thing I gotta share. So, Ito says that the theme... What do you know about this dog, Toma? Everyone...
For once, not much, I'm afraid. But assuming this really happened, this is a dog who managed to sneak in and out. As far as I know, the Shogun's army
So you're saying it was the Sangonomiya troop?
Sounds kind of far-fetched if you ask me.
Okay, well if it wasn't Sangonomiya's side...
Right. So, in my view, it's more... I mean, he's an artist, right? Is it...
Kinda like fireworks in a way.
Yeah, that sort of makes...
I'll take it. And on that...
Paimon didn't realize so many people we know would be here. Better get practicing or tonight could be super embarrassing. Come on, let's head to the jam zone. Mr. Dvorak, you're still here!
Sure am. I've been checking over the equipment, scores, and lyric sheets to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Shinobu was telling me how popular light novels are here in Inazuma, so I've tweaked the melody and lyrics for a more Arataki gang feel with
Light novels plus rock music, so... light rock!
I actually didn't change too much. Just took out the dog and made it about... This event couldn't have happened without him. It's my way of showing him some appreciation, I guess.
What? You got rid of the dog? But wasn't the...
Yes, but that's all it was. The initial inspiration...
Spirit? What do you mean?
The spirit of...
Okay, should have seen that coming.
It's all about the music.
Fair enough. Alright, well, Paimon's gotta get practicing or Bullchucker's gonna hog the spotlight.
By all means, be my guest. Here's the music score and lyrics.
Whew, let's see now. What's this song called? I got reincarnated as an Oni Kabuto and flipped the world upside down? What sort of song title is that? Is this supposed to...
Soft rock, actually.
No peeking! You can hear them. Paimon's gonna rock so hard, Bullchucker won't know it hit him.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a night to celebrate, and I trust you're all having a wonderful time. It's been a non-stop rock and roll ride this evening, and we're almost at the end. The illustrious Mr. Arataki Ito and Miss Paimon. The two of them will be performing a brand new song written specially for tonight's... I got reincarnated as an Oni Kabuto and flipped the world upside down. Take it away!
How's that sound, compadre? Get that rock and roll spirit ready, 'cause... An arrow to the heart, and the Bakedanuki shapeshifted into dark.
I, weasel thief, hereby bequeath all my morals. 200 goes to my pa.
300 to dear mama. Poor little General Crab, only a shell remains.
Unagi, goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry.
'Cause we'll get reborn as a beetle next time.
Oni Kabuto, raise your heart.
Here's to a world beyond the storm.
Of rosy skies.
So that's rock music, huh?
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before.
So, how'd you like my performance?
Okay, Bull Chucker, you got owned and you...
Oh, stop it, you two.
Here, here.
I call it.
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll? Hey, don't try to change the subject.
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey, if we had...
The spirit of rock and roll? So, what?
It means you rock up, rock...
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means, Mr.
An official definition?
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll. Guess I have a better sense of rock and roll than I.
What about you, Yoimiya?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be... Was that supposed to be symbolic? If there was no injured animals, then...
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock and roll's...
Me? I hadn't given it all that much thought.
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll spirit.
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Shogun had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the...
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Otherwise, Hazen... Wait, where is that guy anyway? And...
Oh, Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station. As for the other two, they couldn't...
The fact that these busy people all made time to attend the... Ito, what can I say?
Well, Jack Attack, I can't take all the credit. A lot of people showed up because they knew he'd be here. If we do this again, we gotta make sure we find a way to get him on stage.
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryou Commission detective is...
Don't worry about it, Goro. The puppy union was a joint venture between us and the Yash. We saved some lives, and that...
I was more worried about the potential impact on your reputation, Your Excellency. If someone with an agenda finds out, it could cause an uproar.
Don't worry. There might be a way to make it work out.
Really? How?
Times have changed. We and Narukami Island are supposed to be... So it's not necessarily a bet. Goro, if you want my opinion, you
Miss Hina?
I hear she works for a That's Life magazine as well. And she seems to be just as good at offering comfort to people.
Understood, Your Excellency. I will work hard.
I learned something new today. I never knew that the Hydro Nation's rock music had the power to stir up lightning.
Miko, a few days ago, some strange paper notes flew into Tenshukaku, demanding that I hand over the dog. So...
I just assumed you must have gotten yourself a pet puppy.
As it happens, I also received an invitation letter via Sara. I've never heard the name Arataki before. But they must be one of my subjects, and...
Ah, so you came here to make a little Oni's wish come true. So tell me, how do you plan to respond to the Fontanian musician?
The war. I'm not sure we can give him the answer he would hope for. But if nothing else, I know that we must avoid another war at all costs. The people cannot be made to suffer like that again.
But what if the bigger war comes to pass?
If it cannot be avoided, then I will have no choice but to fight.
Well, if that day comes, I'm sure that everyone here tonight will fight by your side.